Hey Virgo, welcome back. It's Gigi with Soul Intuitive. This is your weekly tarot scope from May 29th through June 3rd. May 29th through June 3rd. Let's see what we have going on for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, don't be stubborn. Okay, I saw that one. Let's go there. I didn't take them upside down because I realized they didn't fall upside down. No, that's right. And if you wonder how I'm doing that energetically, if I move a card into a space that does not feel right, I physically feel it. So that's how I know which way to move cards. All right. Any additional messages for Virgo? Any additional messages for Virgo? Okay. All right, Virgo. You're releasing something pretty hefty this week. And that's a huge release for you at the top of this week. Might even be today, might be tomorrow. And my hands and my fingers are tingling as I'm saying that. But after this major release or this major let go, I don't know if it's your perspective that's changing or your perception, not perspective, but your perception that's changing instead. What this does is it provides enlightenment for you. The minute you release it, it's like the minute God removes the curtain and allows you to see it for all that it was and all that it could have been or not could have been, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I just need you to understand that in this moment where you are doing a huge release, take some time inward and take some time to relax and kind of meditate. You should be using meditation all this week to get a little more grounded and a little more centered because this is huge. It's the Judgment card. And I know what the Judgment card means literally in the tarot deck, but for you, it is this release at the top that I see. Like I see all of this. But what stands out to me intuitively is this right here, which is a huge release. But as you can see, you followed that up with the Hangman. So there's enlightenment there when everything goes wrong. Listen to this again. As you're doing a huge release, when everything goes wrong, there is enlightenment for you. You get an aha moment. You understand why something went the way that it went. And you get the opportunity to see it full picture. The moon is right after that card, right after that illumination or that enlightenment. And what I want to call out to you is this full moon. Take into consideration that this week there is a full moon. So with that energy, you're being called to either walk a different path, make a different decision by the time that this full moon arrives for you. And because it is the moon, there are certain things, realize that there will be certain things that maybe you don't see. Not that whatever this release was, that will be fully illuminated. But there are other parts of your life where you may not be able to see the outcome of it and not necessarily of the release. I'm going back to that because I want you to be very clear. Your release is occurring whether you want it to or not. And that release brings about enlightenment for whatever the release was for. But this moon card coming up says to me that there are certain things that have yet to be illuminated for you in other areas of your life. Ooh, I was about to say wife. I don't know why, but anyway, take it as it resonates. I say that because the following card is the Five of Swords, or that mental confusion. Like you're confused about which way to go. Let's get some clarity on that one. I don't normally take clarifiers, but I feel like for the Five of Swords, we need some. Give me clarity on this Five of Swords. Clarity on this Five of Swords. Okay. There's a lot. Oh, yeah. First one out is heartbreak or betrayal. And you see how the Seven of Wands coming behind that is you getting back to center after that betrayal. So you're confused about something. And whatever that confusion is, I'm just going to go out on the limb and say that it's a matter of a heart. But that's because that Three of Swords came jumping out. There's a way through it. And that way through it is getting centered and meditating and getting into your bag to see things clearly, right? Allowing God to bring information into you as you become readily available to receive it. Tell you like my mom would tell me, you can't ask God to bring you nothing new and you can't ask God to change nothing out of your life if you're not willing to let go. and you start off the week in that huge release. So because of that, it brings up other things in its place. Not necessarily to fill the space, but to possibly shine a light on where you need to heal next. Let's get an Angels and Ancestors card for you. Yeah, you got Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. So some of this you already knew. I feel like maybe you were ignoring it. So even if you were, it's okay, because we've all been there in our life too, where we've ignored some shit, and when it came to pass, we're like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, if I had just followed that instinct I had here, I would know that. So let's get a sacred symbol for you as well to close out the reading. Yeah. You got, okay, that's several. Okay, you got soulmate, transmute, water, jealousy. Oh, God. Okay, gratitude, and healer. So, what I really think resonates for you, all of them will in their own, but the soulmate and the transmute, even the water, I think taking or listening to the sound of water could help in your meditation. Gratitude and healer. The gratitude and healer comes around for you once you make it through this release and the enlightenment. And then you realize that that's what healers actually are. It's not that healers have not walked through pain. As a matter of fact, they've done just that. They have walked through pain. They felt some of the most painful issues in life, and they've been able to move beyond it. That jealousy card comes up, tells me that there will be other people. There may be a tinge of jealousy. Someone in your life may be jealous of you, yet they are close at hand with you. That water card comes up, like I said, that makes sense. Transmute and soulmate. You are locking in on a new soulmate, and that's okay. Soulmates come in all different forms, shapes, and sizes, but they're good for our hearts, right? And with that Three of Swords card coming up and that Seven of Wands, you need that energy. You need that. But you got to start with this release. Go ahead and let go. Please let me know in the comments what is going on in your world. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Virgo, I am honored that you are here and you are present. You honor me and I honor you with my presence. And until next week, peace. Ashe.